the word? What's the mother word, man? Today, hold up, fix my do-rag. Oh, you feel? We here talking about this young Dolph situation, man. Oh my goodness, bro. It has been crazy. It has been a sight to see. Um, as everybody know, the dude that's considered the mastermind of putting the young Dolph hit together went on trial. And man, the man beat the charges. You feel me? From lack of evidence, and I would say lack of preparation too. Now it's coming out that some of the jurors saying that they thought he was guilty, but you never know how they go and what they said, and you know how what they really thought. You know, a lot of things get crossed up and you know get taken out of context when it comes from mouth to mouth, ear to ear. You feel me? So got to take that with a grain of salt. But me personally, I'm finna tell y'all how I feel about the Dolph situation. As everybody know around me, Dolph was my favorite artist by far. Like anytime Dolph drop, bro, y'all got to know I'm on the Dolph train. You hear me since 2013, maybe 2012 or something like that when I heard him on Dun Trip album. I forget. Shout out to Dun Trip. You feel me? And just one of them things, bro. Like nigga just been stuck on Dolph ever since then. So as y'all know, the first dude went to trial, whatever. The rapper, Straight Drop, whatever. He get convicted. Boom. They send him out. Now after that, they put the mastermind on trial. Now in this trial, they sitting here saying all this stuff that they got evidence of Govan doing. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, it's crazy to me that he got off with the evidence that they had. Like I've seen people get convicted on with less. You feel me? So the stories that both of them telling didn't really make no sense. You could tell, you know, people lying to protect their butt, you know, whatever the case may be. What you do hear mentioned a lot is Big Jook, Yo Gotti brother. You feel me? And I feel like this, bro. You got Dolph getting shot at in Charlotte. That's one shooting. You got Dolph getting shot actually in LA. Boom. Then you got Dolph actually getting killed. That's three. Then you got Paper Route Woo that we came out in the trial. They was shooting at Paper Route Woo. Then on top of that, they said they was trying to get Big Moochie Great. At the end of the day, that's 5 different instances where someone has said they paying money for somebody to get gone. Now they saying it's Big Jook, but if you go back and listen to what Big Jook was saying when you know Dolph got took out and he was making fun of the PRE artist saying that you know hey everybody you know your budget messed up and stuff like that. He was saying me and bruh got $1 million put up and we can help you out. So at the end of the day, you don't hear no stories about PRE artists going out here putting a bag on nobody from CMG and stuff like that. You feel me? You don't hear that. What you do hear is a lot of CMG was out here trying to, you know, take out PRE artists. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, other stuff done happen. I'm not saying PRE innocent and anything. What I'm saying is this seemed more like a one-sided witch hunt with a group of individuals trying to put pressure on another group of individuals, but you in defense mode, and eventually you go on the offense. You feel me? Now, to me, what it seems like it's been paid to keep certain people names out of it. Now they said Hernandez Govan took a profit statement, which basically means that he wrote a statement saying this and that happened. We'll never know because it's sealed. But if you hear what Cornelius said on the stand, he said Govan snitched on him. You know, so it's one of them things like, bruh, it's so much stuff about the case that we don't know. it's so much stuff about the case that we do know. You feel me now? It ain't no way that Govan should have got off. You feel me? I feel like Memphis dropped the ball. Did they do that intentionally? I don't know. You feel me? But all I got to say is there is no way you pretty much have the biggest trial in the city of Memphis history, and y'all drop the ball like that, or you not prepared, or a pro bono lawyer comes in and beats you down. Basically, you know what I'm saying, questions your competence. You know, so Memphis, bruh, y'all failed off. Like, as a city, like whoever prosecuted that case, you failed. Like whoever the detectives were that were on that case collecting evidence, you failed. Like, there is no way that they talking about they going to meet up at Yo Gotti restaurant and all this and that. Like, bruh, you have to go and investigate this stuff. And the fact that they never questioned Big Jug, Yo Gotti, like none of these people that was involved in it, that is crazy to me. Now we get into the lawyer, right? This lawyer that represented Govan is the same lawyer that represented Lil Durk, whatever, in the King Von shooting, if I'm not mistaken, right? So he got him off basically by blaming it on King Von. Lil Durk took a proffer statement. I mean, took a proffer and said that this and that happened and blame it on King Von, right? That's fine and dandy. You know, hey, he ain't here no more. You know, same thing with Govan. I feel it. You know, hey, if you can get your way out, you can get your way out. You know, that's just what it is. You feel me? So, what I want to know is, how does this lawyer, who is a very expensive lawyer, decide to take this case pro bono? That makes no sense at all. Now I understand that they gotta, do X, Y, Z, but there are plenty of cases that this man could have went out here and really helped somebody with it. This right here seems to me more of he chasing fame, which, hey, that's cool if that's what he doing, or it's some backdoor dealings going on with this situation. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you can judge that how you want to judge it. You know, to me, I'm gonna take the latter of the two. It's some backdoor stuff going on. It's fishy to me. It makes no sense. Like, why would you take this case? Like, it seems to me like in the world that we live in, you defending somebody like that, knowing that, I ain't saying that he orchestrated, but he definitely played a role. Govan played a role in this hit. You feel me? Like, he played a role in it. You can't take that away from the situation. And I don't care about him going around charging up YouTubers and stuff like that. Like, bro, hey, at the end of the day, this is what we do. We get on here and speak what we think. You can't get mad at, a person for voicing their opinion because you look guilty. Like, that's just what that is. Like, we not the only ones that think you guilty. You feel me? Like, now it's a lot of people out here think you guilty. Now, whether you did or didn't do it, that only God and you know that. You feel me? But that's between you and the Lord. Until then, the public opinion is out here, and we will hold court daily. You feel me? Yeah, daily. You feel me? Now, that situation led into another situation that I'm gonna get into, talking about Seti Nash, and they saying he ran a play on the Young Dolph situation. Cause now Govan going out here doing interviews and stuff like that, talking about the situation, which is kind of crazy to me because the man didn't get up there and testify in court not one time. You feel me? But he goes and he's talking about all this stuff on Vlad, and saying this and that. To me, it reminds me of the Keefe D situation when he took the profit statement to talk about what happened to Tupac, and then next thing you know, years later, he ended up getting caught up because he was talking too damn much. So, Govan, keep on running your mouth. You feel me? Like, yeah, they probably got you in a profit statement saying this and that. You got your lawyer next to you, but all it really take is one slip up, bro. You admitting to selling drugs, all type of shit. Like, you on here saying you a killer. Like, bro, hey, man. You put that energy out in the world, it will be reciprocated, brother. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? So, hey, man, me personally, I wouldn't interview the dude because at the end of the day, morals and integrity play a part, you know what I'm saying, in what I do as a man. You feel me? Like, nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't throw salt on Dolph's name by interviewing this man. Nah, I would never do nothing like that. But if that's what you choose to do, who am I to knock you for getting your money? It's just something that I wouldn't do. You feel me? Now, what I will say about the City Nash situation and how all that happened with Govan, I don't know if it was a play or not. City seemed like a honest individual, like in his videos. You feel me? I don't really get that he's a liar. Same thing about King AK, or maybe even a nigga like a Dirty Game Spitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, they all seem honest in their approach. Now, are they wrong? Yeah, they all are wrong sometimes. Like, and they right sometimes. Like, a lot of times they just on here popping they shit just like everybody else do. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But I feel like said it when he came out with the video saying that he didn't feel no type of way about these YouTubers doing this and that. I get what you saying, said it, but I feel like the dudes that you kind of you say you don't feel no type of way, the dudes that did this, um, they are high energy dudes, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of their videos, like, they go on emotional rants, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what, draws their fan base in. But dealing with people like that, you gotta know sometimes they jump the gun. And they might say stuff or do things, that they may think is right at the time, but a little bit down the line, the facts can present themselves, and that they weren't right. The thing is, are they gonna apologize if they aren't right? And if they do, what I'm saying, as a man, hey, you gotta respect that. That's what I say about that. Um, yeah, me personally, I wouldn't have let him on my platform if I was City, but I'm not City. You feel me? City can do what City want to do. City, looking for a bigger room, and I get that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Like, City, like, shoot, hey, I'm gonna come up just like these dudes. Hey, I'm trying to get mine, and hey, that's what this world is. It's a capitalist society. Capitalize on certain things, and hey, you can go to the next level. So, me personally, I don't got no problem with what City Nash did per se. The only thing I would say about the situation is don't play with the Dolph situation. Like, it can affect you in the way that you could lose a lot, because there's a lot of Dolph fans out here, and they real sensitive about that topic. So, if somebody just get the hint of, you might be playing with it, and you done kind of built the following up off of that a little bit, like, you can lose, what I'm saying, a substantial amount of subscribers behind that. YouTube, that's what we're here for. So, hey, man, I'd say to City Nash, who was a smart individual, at the end of the day, man, get your money, bro. But, all money ain't good money, but no money ain't good, like my boy Nelly said. You feel me?